chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
Alrighty, Edgewood staff, students, and I forgot what else to say. It's been a while, but we are back with some Valorant. Game that has changed a lot during the downtime, so we're gonna see if both teams can keep up with all the changes. It's certainly a lot to digest here. First map starting off with is gonna be Haven. Edgewood's gonna be on defense, and the team that we're going against this week for the first match of the season is, I remember it off the top of my head without looking at paper. SUNY prototype? Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Got the paper. Paper says SUNY Polytechnic. Close enough. Thankfully, we're not playing on the new map. There is one new map introduced into, I'm not sure if it's introduced, but it's introduced into the normal game of Valorant, which is Corrode, and we're all gonna hope that we don't go to that map, because that map sells. Thankfully, we go to Haven though. Hold on. Dang it. There we go. Alrighty, let's see if I can remember the names of everybody. I already forgot the names of everybody. So we got Thomas is Thomas, Logan is Hollow, Renger is new, Kaiser is also new, and Trick is also new this season. Names? I do remember the names, so 3 out of the 5 will be calling by their in-game name.
Got it. Yep.
That is Edgewood's son. Polytechnic's gonna go for a strong push here down A. All 5 are ready. It's already gonna get pick and some heavy damage on these. Thomas gets 1 too. Same usual push that Edgewood always does. The classic. Shock darts already preemptively being shot down, just in case. Maybe get some early pre-damage. Go down to a 5v3. The only person missing health on Edgewood is Thomas. Yes. Cats are gonna move towards B site here, which is gonna push into Trick. Until being flushed out, Slow from the dead is able to smoke off a Link. That's the one. So the only able to really push here is gonna be Kaiser. Kaiser's making a move, making a lot of noise too, making a lot of shots. Gonna get at least a dink, you know, some good profit off there. Push is gonna go in. There's 2 gong in 1 site. Last one's gonna be normal site. It's down to a 1v4. Bazwal gets 1. Bazwal maybe get 2. No, Bazwal won't get 2. Got 3 still going into next round. Edge will take first round. And if we've watched any of the past streams for this, that's a pretty good sign that we won the first round. Got to change my in-game graphics settings, so every time I tab, you can see it's great. Big news. I like to watch the Sentinels in the pre-round because they actually do something. Looks like the Wildcats are going to take a mid push here. The only person that might counter that is going to be Omen, maybe Breach. Bazwal goes for a flash in. Bazwal's going to go for a stun on the side.
Cover going out.
B smoke, and Wildcats are already in B site, taking up the space.
Spike planted.
Do you want that space? Maybe not. Flash from Omen down A lane. Edgewood starting to set up a push here. Everybody's fighting for themselves for some land here on B site. Oswald gets 1. Kaiser gets 1. And Trick also gets 1. I lost track when they all pushed at once.
deserve my inventions. Gun here. Their tech is only as good as their skill. And there we have some beats.
Alright, I just did some off the calendar research and I figured out the names of the rest of the Eagles. I will attempt to say mid-match, but memory is not my strong suit. Edgewood's still going for a 1.5 and maybe 2.5 on his height. Reach is kind of in the middle. We're gonna go 1-2-2 setup. Reach stuns that, doesn't get any profits. Gonna be holding the angle along with Thomas. Yep, Thomas. There we go. Some pings going off at C. I think Wildcat's fade was heard long. I'm making some worries down mid too now. I think they're getting the grasps on what's going on. Got a recon head for mid. Even a smoke to block off the scan from Z-Beast. Flash going in. Thomas tries to get one. Does not get even a tick of damage off. Logan's fighting for his life on site too again. Logan's shooting smoke. I'm gonna imagine I did not see that. We got a flank. We got a flank happening here. We're missing it. Oh, we actually hit it, but it was hurt. There we go. Like the style. Didn't really go too much in effect though. Still got Robin trying to go for some play here. We go for a spray on the floor after hitting that clip. It's like we practiced a little bit too much for clips. But 2-1. We were expected to win that round. Or lose. Edgewood still's got the advantage. Keep the positive spirit and pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so we are off to buy an op for Ethan. And we're gonna hope Wildcats peek window. And Wildcats are gonna hope they don't peek window. 2-1-2 setup here. Like Robin might run into some issues here. Smoke down already. Fade util going out. Fade util not gonna spot them. And almost a kill for Z-Beast, but heavy damage. The turret will confirm it. And Wildcats are backing off from a turret kill. I would too if my turret got a kill. A turret would be the greatest. Get awarded some trophies. Yeah, Basketball trying to push in the garage here. Lurking for some info. We have the ops staring down mid still. Ethan. Edgewood still fanned out. Got Thomas on him. The op actually was able to see somebody, but I didn't notice it. Thought it wouldn't. Makes Wildcats want to go garage. They're gonna want to go through garage. They're gonna have to go through Jade.
30 seconds left.
It worked. Did not go through garage. We got some fade util from the Wildcats going through garage. The alarm bot was triggered from Kaiser. Stun out from Logan. Kaiser's working off the turret. Turret play works. Down to 1v4. 10 seconds left on the map. Flash from Logan. Some spray from Logan. Be a Capri Sun or two. This man a drink.
Standing ahead.
And Fade will take the fun way out and save the money. We are 3-1. I'm like a fortune teller. We win the pistol round, we will most likely win the game. I cannot guarantee it because I have seen us lose the game off of winning pistol round. We got a full A push from Wildcats here. We got a dart from Thomas. Logan's getting ready for a flash. Oh, Thomas getting ready for a drone. You can see the drone on the map now. The drone's flashed. No good. None from Logan. That a huge stun? That's a huge stun. It was 3 people stunned from the Wildcats, allowing time for Edgewood to rotate over. But I think Edgewood's scared to rotate over and is now going to be walking into a 3-4. Oh yeah, that flash didn't work. Come on, it was a 2v5. Changed my mind on that.
Spike planted.
Ethan gonna try to go for an early peek, maybe getting to pick off somebody if they forgot this man had out. All 5 Wildcats are still A. You're lurking up for info. Lurking up for info. Getting destroyed by lurking up for info. Kaiser's gonna try to go up for some more. Placing an alarm bot. Ethan gets a pick. I don't think Edgewood's gonna push in here. They would want that op. Unless it's Halloween, which it's gonna be soon. I don't think they're gonna go trick-or-treating up to Ethan's doorway. Wildcats will back off, and also will Ethan. Wildcats Clove will die to the bomb. So, 3-2. And as I did last year, we'll get a scoreboard check. It was a little bit down on money. Just a wee bit though. Just a wee bit. Same full A push over here from the Wildcats. This stun might be huge. This stun only got 1 person. It was not. Ethan up. Ethan missed the shot.
Defeated.
Thomas will get one. Back up. Backing up. Backing up. Ethan will miss a 2nd shot. Ethan will miss a 3rd shot. Ethan needs to get out of there. Ethan will hopefully not miss a 4th shot. Ethan will not get the 4th shot down. So that's good. He did not miss the 4th shot. Alrighty. So,
Spike planted.
have the entirety of A site over to the Wildcats. Edgewood is, ooh, we're gonna try to clear hell. Oh, that's gonna be cleared. Alarm bot, it's 2 of Edgewood vulnerable. Can them take double damage? We got smokes going out from Robin here. Got Logan taking some fall damage. Lisa might peek into Logan's sight.
Face your fear.
Decides to use their fatals. Kaiser gets one with an up. Lisa's not getting greedy over there. Stun going from the sword. Kaiser tries to use the up advantage. Logan's gonna get another pick. Logan's gonna hug the bomb. Oh, got 1 more kill. Positives. 3-3. Yep, it's 3-3. I don't know what else to go with that. Edgewood's gotta do something about this A push, because I think what their plan is from the Wildcats is to keep pushing it until it goes broke. Or not. Maybe a mid splits, maybe a B push. Maybe they're reading to Edgewood's mind, but probably not, because Edgewood's not reading it. Edgewood's forced to go on an eco here. You can tell, because they all have pistols. Got a full mid push here, though. Thomas peeks, sees one. Here's the clove smokes. Here's the footsteps. Gets a tag off fade. Robin goes for a smoke for D main, but it's not in time for that to get off the Wildcats there. Fade. It's
Spike planted.
Web. And did peek on time. Ooh, we almost get one.
No charges left.
Ethan's gifting the knives to them very peacefully. At least he's not trying to make anybody angry. Oh, 3-4. But, goodbye. That's good news. Get our aim training. Ooh, we got Kaiser swapping sites.
Recalling my bot.
Here's the move.
Alarm bot out.
But they are swapping to the site without all 5 of the Wildcats. Ethan's gonna get aced here, and there's the gun range.
Recalling my bot.
Rick will try to go for a smoke, but it's too late. I want to see where that goes. Ooh. Okay. Thomas gets 1 and some extra damage.
Take flight.
Ooh. Wildcats both uses ult.
Spike planted.
What will they do? They have to get a kill on the nice to die.
Last player
Well, they
standing.
died either way. So it's down to a 1v2. Got Robin smoking from the back, going for a one-way while ZB sits on site. Thomas is reading that. And Thomas gets it. I can't see anything. That's why utility is great. You didn't even need to see Z-Beast at all, and we got the kill. I don't know if that was memory of seeing the jet being scanned from the recon dart, or that fact he just stood there and that was a common angle that people usually take. We're gonna say that Thomas was really smart and remembered that they scanned that person with a recon dart. We're going really positive here. They might not be able to hear me. Maybe they can feel the positivity. Robin's gonna go for a higher angle here. Here, enemies B. And by B, I mean that Smoke's gonna go down for B main. Here people reloading, that's at least 2 that they know of, as long as they calm that correctly. As Smoke's gonna go into garage window, and a fade will Prowler to check their angles. Ethan's gonna be posted up. Thomas will see nothing. And the whole team is going to push garage. A cross map stun from Logan almost hits him. Not Logan. Ethan gets 1 from a flank. Thomas gets 1 too. Okay.
Not ready yet.
Robin's gonna get maybe 1. Prepping the flash, letting Baseball walk through so that Lisa is unexpected of the enemy. Baseball's already through. Baseball's expecting a flank. Baseball's expecting 2 flank. They don't know that this breach is in the backlines. I heard that. I heard a flash.
30 seconds left.
Baseball's flank actually worked. The deposit with interest.
Standing.
It gets 1. It's trying to spam for a second. The shock dart tickles the clove. Not tickle him again. It goes out to check for the angle. Yeah, all 3 push up together. Smart people.
Remaining.
We got 2 people checking the corners, but Thomas will hold the own. Hooray! 5-4, 5-4. Somebody get Thomas a cookie because he's doing good. Hold on, I know that one more. So, as we can see from the graph here, can I get my mouse up there? I cannot, okay. So if we look at the cred section and look at Edgewood's, it's looking very low right now because they bought. But on the second hand, if you look at their loadout, you got 1 person who has less health and 1 person who does not have a automatic. Oh, that person would be Logan. Ooh, Edgewood's taking a risk and expecting either an A or B push. But, they're all C. The Wildcats are reading the future. They have a fortune teller on their team. They must. Osball looks like they want to ult. They have KJ, Breach, and Jet ults. Util goes out. Osball uses their ult. Light is free. There's no seller to give them the site since there's nobody there. You can take it. That dart, I don't know where it went, but it didn't go on site. High hopes for it. All Wildcats are expecting to play there. You got Ethan flanking. We got Thomas. Ooh, we got a Killjoy ult.
Yeah, my ult's ready.
Edgewood Killjoy ult. Ethan is really playing the numbers in their backline right now. They're all pushed back to long, and nobody's on site for the Wildcats. Successfully get some. Thomas gets some damage off.
One enemy remaining.
Still making a fuss in the backlines. Ethan with 3, but we're not holding the fuse on the bomb. We lost that round because we didn't hold the fuse. I would suggest get a replay of that.
Win.
We don't got the financing for it. I also don't know how to do it. It's college esports, not world championships. Anywho, we have 4 ults that are online for Edgewood, 3 that are online for Wildcats.
Get out of my way.
Oh, go through A. The issue is, I wonder why Logan's back up.
Face your fear.
We got a fail going out already. Looks like they're gonna try to play retake here. Just smart. Got drone already going out. Thomas sees nobody's currently out on site. No ping from anybody though. They're gonna be spamming stuff. Logan's already in there. I guess with 5 ults, we don't want to play retake. 3 damage. Not free kill though.
Remaining.
We're gonna go down to a
Spike
1v3.
down A.
And we got LeBron dunking from the top.
Gun here.
I told you. Need to get Thomas a cookie.
Last round before the switch.
Oh, and Ethan a cookie. Team motivation. That's the key thing. Motivate the player to get the win. I don't have any motivation. I play Valorant. Not motivation. Ooh. Oh. We are wasting the money to get up here. And I say wasting already because Wildcats are going to mid. And we are priming the dash. Robin's going to smoke off B main
You should
because
run.
I would not take that. We got Sunny's AJ ult going up. We'll give enough time
Spike planted.
to end the spike. We got Robin going for a TP. Sunny's Clove really needs to get a kill here. Ult. Oh. Well, let's go good. Logan will miss the gunshots. We got a 3v3 happening here. 2v3 happening here. We got Lisa tucked into the corner. We got Lisa balling.
All dead? I have
We're not
one
playing
dead.
basketball though.
Grenade out.
Switching sides.
Quite the even matchup we got here. So it
Everyone
is
note
6 to
down your
6,
observations,
and now
then
Edgewood's
let's run it
attacking.
again.
Let me use my big strong brain to remember if Edgewood does better on defense or offense usually. Let me think. Gonna scratch my chin too. That helps. Everybody knows that. Honestly think they did better on defense most of the time if I remember correctly. We don't have statistics though, so we're gonna hope.
Alarm bot out.
Edgewood's gonna be going through mid, and we get a 2-1-2 setup.
Sentry.
I'm gonna call that a 1-2-1 or 1-2-2. Ethan's already out on site. Ethan's getting 2. Boswell got 1 with utility. Thomas shoots the fade eye. Thomas knows there's a couple there. Thomas gets shot. Thomas uses utility. Then again, I don't know who to spectate. There's a lot going on. You got Lisa trying to peek the person that's gone. Rob, Jaden needs to be careful here. Ethan was watching it. Ethan's watching it again. Ethan for 3.
One enemy remaining.
Ethan almost for 4. If Ethan gets this last kill, they successfully got robbed of their ace. Ethan walks right past Z-Beast. That's a good thing. That was not a good thing. I take that back. I take that back. Anywho, we are winning the pistol round again, which means we can buy out. And what does that mean it's more likely to do? We're more likely to win this round. Let's watch Lisa. Sunny's KJ. And some mathematics on the site. And Lisa's caught out in the open. But it's important to make lots of use of time. And that's why it's important to take an English class, because I don't take it apparently. Edgewood now has the site.
Here.
Sunny's Clove, we got people? Memory's fading, but I know it's something. Okay, I'm not sure who's been watching. Hogan gets one. Baseball. So Baseball's last in a 1v4. Now, we will spectate them. We will see them, maybe get one. Maybe get none. That's why we include the maybe. And that is 4 going into next round. They only lost Jade. Now, following statistics are likely to lose this round. And by they I mean Sunny. Sunny Polytechnic. They should have better guns. And better utility. Better everything. Will they have the better game sense? We're gonna find out. DBs gets stunned and darted. Pushed to the angle instantly. Sunny's Clove gets scanned in the back of sight somehow. And now that actually called for 2 rotates. And they're taking one of the rotates back. Thomas's drone sees nothing because there is nothing. All of Wildcats are on site. It's a 0-1-4 setup. And 0 players RC, unless you count the util. We got Jade working up mid. We got 4 Edgewood players still sitting in A. Have a minute.
Placing swarm grenade.
Ooh, they're fake smoking. Used 1 smoke, and that actually caused some util, some rotates,
Swarm grenade out.
some absolute disaster. Z-Beast needs to get out of there. And Edgewood gets the site. That was great
Spike
strategy.
planted.
Not gonna lie. Good mind games. Got Fade Prowler going out. Fade Prowler finds Logan in hell. Got some util going out. We got a pitch that's trying to be held. Thomas gets one heaven. There's flash. Oh, flash. Okay. And we swap to Robin. And we swap to Thomas. Or Jade. Or Thomas. Or Jade. I think Jade's gonna be more likely to get a kill here. Action.
Player standing.
Almost.
There they are.
Oh yeah. Sunny's got a LeBron too. Thomas may or may not have gotten dunked on. No worries, no worries. We were expected to lose that round. Now, they will maybe win more rounds. We're encouraging, but not jinxing. 2 for 1. And we are pushing into B site this time. Ethan pushes in, is already in sight. Wildcats are backing off. Danny's Clove gets a pick somehow. I'm not too sure why, but ooh. Big's utility gets some damage on Claro. Thomas is using the shock darts again. Gonna go for 1. Kaiser gets hit by Buzzball's shot.
Right here.
Gets 1. Thomas is trying to go for an aggro peek. Because Thomas is on 5 health. Not good. Or Edgewood at least. Lisa's gonna be holding the angle with a pistol. We got a pinch happening.
Critical hit.
His Clove gets 1. His Clove is on the bomb.
Last player
Sonny's
standing.
Clove. Trying to stick the defuse. Sonny's Clove. Will not get the defuse.
Outside of this gig, immortality doesn't have as many.
It's another round for Edgewood. 9-7. And time to take a look at that scoreboard. It's not bad all around. Logan's lacking in kills, but to be fair, Logan's supposed to be getting more assists, setting up the team. Same with Robin.
I'm here to
Kaiser's
stay.
getting some kills on Sentinel, which, I mean, they're supposed to hold down a site, but if you get kills, that's an extra bonus.
Get out of my way.
Oh, we'll put a pause on that to figure out what's going on here. Oswald is trying to hold up an angle. They preemptively smoke off sewers. I think that's an Edgewood job. It was an Edgewood job. This is going to be using this to clear the angle. Here's close. Sees Basball. Basball tries to peek it to get an advantage, but won't get that advantage. Thomas will now peek Z-Beast. Z-Beast will take some heavy damage, but will still be on top of the site. And will float back. We got some movement going on here. One wants to stay with Ethan. They both want to stay A, but we have 3 Edgewood players going to B site. Got some util from Thomas. I was a little wary with Lisa. Same with the rest of the Wildcats. But will they fall for the same trick a second time? The fake utility on B sites? Oh no. It might be Debbie 2-timer. Clara's recognizing what's going on.
30 seconds left.
D-Beast is trying to hold up. D-Beast gets 2. Ethan gets 1. It's a 3v3. Claro's spy gets so much info. Thomas is gonna be fighting for their lives. Jade gets 1.
I never left.
Jade gets another 1.
Enemy remaining.
Jade gets the same one. Lisa's gonna hold the
Last
angle,
player
but
standing.
Jade's looking too far everywhere. Thomas, very low on HP, does have ultimate,
Bomb grenade.
but Thomas will be just standing on bomb. And to be fair, even I wouldn't think that. I would have thought Thomas would be playing a good angle. But if the angle works, that also counts as a good angle, I guess. Got 10-7 on the board. Edgewood's in favor. Lisa is trying old tech from the Valorant olden days that does not work anymore, if I recall correctly.
Turn out.
I'm gonna get a full aggro push from Wildcats. Hold on. Guys are just eating up our breakfast. Feels the need to use the utility. And Edgewood's starting to fight their backlines. Then almost gets 1. Thomas gets 1, but I don't know the bind to look at Thomas. 2v4. DBS is probably gonna push out first to get some early info. Early work. Early work. Early work. Oh well, Edgewood still had Ethan in the backline with an op, so that round was kind of secured for Edgewood. I kind of forgot he had an op. 11-7. Gotta do my midnight stretches. My body's sore. Edgewood's planning an A push. Looks like they might try to go for a stun. They got 3 ults online. Same with Logan's ult, which is the funny clear the entire site ult. CB's almost gets picked off. Only Ethan's reaction time is a little bit quicker. We got Wildcats already rotating. Look at the map there. We got Lisa.
Off your feet!
Oh. We got some work going off here. A counter ult! He's a little bit wary of a flank. What? Got some perfect timing. Okay, so Edgewood's gonna be rotating over to C site because they know the C player is dead. We're gonna have Beesball, Osball, getting the kill. No worries. A flash. Trying to get some stall. Be holding close. All the Wildcats are starting to post up. Bait ult goes out. Globe is still alive. This is not too good for Edgewood. They're just gonna smoke off long. They know where both of them are now.
Last player standing.
All up to Jade. Jade getting the info there. But, not enough info. Edgewood lost.
Courage, but no one's
Round at least. 11-8. Edgewood needs 2 to win. 1 for match point. How long will it take for them to hit match point? I'm gonna use my fortune teller skills and say 2 more rounds. So this round, and then the next round they're gonna win. As well as copying Logan, using that stun framing. Beast is posted up with an op. No dash. No goes out. Even a tag. As well as gonna be looking here next. Even gonna be forcing this. Flashed.
You should run.
Still pushing through like a madman. And it works. Z-Beast doesn't know that Ethan's there. All the Wildcats are backing off from Kaiser's ult. Free space. Z-Beast still thinks that they're A. Which technically they're right. There's only one player A. And there goes said one player. Well, both teams have their smokes available. Got Robin setting up for a one-way. Bomb was tapped. You know that they're not on bomb. Thomas is really worried about shooting their own teammate, but in reality, it would have been better to shoot your own teammate. Lisa is not scanned on the smoke. Okay, Robin at least pushes. I'm not sure why I'm not swapping spectators, but it was so intense that I thought everything would go to doo-doo. I refund my fortune telling card, by the way. I think my school sucked. Edgewood won that round. Was not 2. Maybe that means they'll win this round 2. See. So, we got a 1-2-2 setup. I said 2-2. Yes, I know. That's funny. Yep, Baseball already making a push here. Ethan wants to get a pick with the op. See if Z-Beast is pushing up. Got some spam. Sizzle pork and in the middle. Baseball is set up super close. Baseball and Logan are about to have a standoff. Logan leaves his post. Logan misses the post. Baseball hits the wrong wall, so it shortens up the range a little bit. But while I was too busy looking at something else, Robin got a kill. Wait, that's not Robin. That's Jade. Jade got a kill mid. Ooh, and Jade got some damage on Lisa. Got some spray happening here. Maybe some bug spray. Maybe perfume. Who knows? Maybe cologne. Not sure what spray it is. Just some water. It looks like Edgewood's planning on going to C sites.
My ultimate is not
We
ready.
got Robin already on site. Robin gets team flashed. And at least there's nobody on site. That would have been scary.
Cover going out.
Ooh, Jade goes for 2. Jade gets 2 kills. 4 dying. Got a flash out from main. We got Logan counter flashing. We got counter util. We got Thomas fighting for their lives. We got Ethan trying to get a pick here. Ethan! We got Robin. It was up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, Robin saves. Robin saves. Robin saves. Honestly, smart decision from Robin. If you look in the bottom left of the screen before the round ended, you can see that Robin was almost dead. Ooh, I forgot we had this timeout feature. Alright, so, pretty new here. Usually during timeouts, I like to try to explain what's going on, seeing what both teams are doing, seeing what they might fix. So with this time, let me use the thinker. Where's my thinking cap? Find it. I can't find my thing. So, Edgewood's getting the site. Edgewood's pushing in. I think the issue is the collaboration on site for Edgewood. To be fair, they are 12-9, so if they fix that, they're doing great on their fakes, great on their misdirection, great on getting on site and push out together as a group, but it's that site hold that looks like the issue for attack. Defense for ye old SUNY Polytechnics. They're way too hasty on rotating. I see one present person on A site from Edgewood, and they shove over 2 more players because we need a 4v1. They fix that, maybe, but I think they're getting too aggressive. I've seen Lisa all the way over on C site pushing forward, but I mean, the rotations, their collaboration and pushing together for a retake is great. It's just, I'm not sure they should be given the site in the first place, but if it works, don't fix it. Alright, we got a 1-4 split from Edgewood here. We got mid, and everybody else A main. As well as looking down the side. Robin's looking down the side too. Edgewood's moving a player over to mid. Thomas is grouping up with Jade. Oswald's looking to see if anybody pushes. Nobody getting aggressive here. You might have to sit there the whole minute. Edgewood's starting to make a play here, seeing if no haste. Oswald's getting bored. Oswald gets 1. Oswald will back up. All the way over to their teammate. Brings advantage, goose. Bunnies. Ethan wants to push in. Thomas is trying to drone in. Doesn't hit the dart. I don't get it either. Jade's gonna be pushing up through mid. Looks like Sunny's Clove is wary of that.
30 seconds left.
But Sunny's Clove goes down anyways. They use their ult too. Logan's gonna beat it!
Spike down mid.
He already had dinner! You do not need a dessert! Thomas needs to push out, help with the teammates.
Last
Ethan tries to
player
help
standing.
too. And we're saving. I'm not sure if that's a communication part or the fact that they didn't hear the excruciatingly loud and app-wide voice line from Sunny's Clove, but I mean, Edgewood's got 2 more rounds to make mistakes, I guess. You know, you live and you learn, and they want to do some learning. And we're gonna watch the turret get some shots off. And we're gonna watch the turret die instantly. That dart, not that great. Ethan's gonna take some heavy damage. I don't know who died. Oh. He might get a pick here. I swapped off of Ethan's point of view instantly. Okay. Gets 1. 8 hides. The 1v3, so we're gonna watch that one person. Z-Beast. Beacon in garage. They want that 1v1. They take the 1v1.
My ult's ready.
Edgewood needs to play together here. Ooh. Robin's ready up a flash. Robin uses the flash. Z-Beast needs to use both smokes. They're panicking. Edgewood's buying time. Trick set up a one-way. Z-Beast has no more smokes. Thomas is in the back lines. Thomas gets the kill.
Attackers win.
High fives all around. And somebody get a man a cookie! Alrighty. So, 13-10. Much it says defeat. Technically we won. So, got a lot of kills on the board. And we're taking 5. So, let me check quickly. It would seem that the next map is going to be Ascent, with Edgewood taking defense first. So, in that case, we'll be back in 5.
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake
All right. Match. We are back. We're back to. Woo. As I said before the break, it is on Ascent, which, honestly, in my opinion, top 3 maps in the game. Top 3 maps, besides 2 other maps that I don't even know right now. Oh, water. Water does not. That water tastes great. Wonderful. Let's see what we got here. We got Logan on the Cypher, which is decent change up considering that it was Jade that was on Sentinel now, but they're on Initiator too. It was running double Initiator with 1 Duelist, 1 Sentinel, and 1 Controller. I usually just call it Smokes, but if we're going by the names here, we're going by the group. And Sunny, once again, boom, and boom. There you go. Look at this. Sunny has a double Sentinel lineup, and Jade's already doing a lineup. I would say we're gonna figure out where this goes, but it's not going to anybody. Nobody shall be receiving that. So we're gonna see where this goes. If Thomas bothers to shoot it. Ooh, look at that tripwire. Beautiful. Alright. Thomas shoots the tilt. It bounces off the wall. It sees nothing. But there is 4 here. Logan's gonna play safe. Spots are gonna be checked. Edgewood's gonna start deducing. Dive flash goes up to A. A tripwire goes off on Z-Beast. No smoke assist. Thomas Uso wins. They're forgetting that Logan's there. Lisa's so low. Claro just runs out with the heals. Logan also forgets Lisa's there.
Right here.
Thomas is I don't know. 51 seconds. It's a Cypher against an Omen. That's a TP out in the open. Well, what does Bazball see? Oh, okay, there we go. Bazball has no clue where Robin is. And now they have a clue.
30 seconds left.
Here we go with the ping. And there we go with the kill.
You copies of nothing.
Go. We've been taking notes from the first map. Usually if you win the pistol, the game is not looking good. It's already round 1. We are seeing a 3-stack B from Edgewood with the Sentinel on the more like stack site. A little concerning. Got a recon going into main. Ooh, it's got a bounce off. Ooh, it got a scan off. It sees 3. Edgewood is starting to scatter like ants. Ooh, we got Thomas who bought. Technically, that was the best situation. He could have bought the classic. He gets the pick. Wall goes up. A wall goes down. 3 gun for Edgewood. Ethan gets 2. Ethan hides.
Careful. I must wait a
We're
moment.
gonna get the scan off. The only person that has a true gun here is Ethan. But Ethan wants to peek 2 people at once.
Player standing.
Now last gun's on Ethan. This one goes down, detects 2, but the detecting 2 is not gonna matter if you can't shoot.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got it.
Alright. Round 2, you know, the usual.
Gun here.
Now round 3 though. That's where it happens. This is really where it happens. I almost guarantee Edgewood's gonna win this round. I may sound heavily in favor of Edgewood, last 2 rounds, that's a little concerning. But wait, are they all going mid? Quick check. They're all going mid. Not good. Edgewood is more stacked towards B side, so this is technically more in favor for them. But for going mid, there's a chance to get spiral off into a different site. Z-Beast is already pushing in. Z-Beast is dashing in. It's in market. We got Jade here holding the cross. One. Jade dies. Alright. So then Logan wants to trade this off. Everybody's already in. Everybody's already in. He gets 2. He gets 2. And Logan also gets 2. I like how I keep swapping off the person that's, you know, doing the killing.
Don't worry, the house always wins.
Okay. So, as predicted, 1 to 2.
Yes, this should do.
The money is not looking very plentiful.
This goes here.
Ethan's probably gonna have to buy light shields with
Oh, this is a nice spot.
AR.
Yes, this should do. Who will see better, Amir?
Ethan's gonna be popping ults. Ethan already has ult.
Revealing area.
Count will go down. Z-Beast will get pinged. Beast will get pinged again. They see Z-Beast staring at the recon, so that means it might be a bait. Ethan goes for a pick and does not pick. Thomas is already inserted into line. Thomas is trapped off from the team now. Think they know. Yep.
My ult's ready. Gun here.
Got the ult off from Logan from a free pick. The 1v1 Cypher duel was lost. Another smoke from Robin. All of Sunnies are starting to back up now. Have a fight off here. There's one. And we're backing up. And we're running while looking away. And we're flashing. And we're helping. And we're not helping, I guess. Yeah. So they
30
just
seconds left.
brought it down to a 43. More in favor for them. Jade's also aware that they should be looking in their direction. Jade gets another pick. Jade peeks 2 at once.
One enemy
Ooh,
remaining.
Ethan gets 1, but takes their own life. And the smoke didn't go off in time. Logan gets the kill. 2 to 2. Or, what did I say, 2-2? Hold the applause. Hold the applause.
This goes here.
Alright, so we're stacking B side again, but
This should do.
Wildcats are also stacking towards B side.
goes there.
Specifically, the one where Cypher will
This goes
terrorize.
here.
Might not go well. An instant flash. Ethan gets 1, backs up entirely to sight. Until thrown from Kaiser. The push is completely stopped. And not only... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, are they on eco? Yeah, they're not gonna res on an eco. So the drone...
I'll spike it down.
Yeah, Thomas is spreading the
Spike
node.
down mid.
Reach. Thomas. I think it's the right time. Okay. Aswell peeks into Ethan. Ethan does not get the kill. I think his crosshair is too high. Cam goes up for
I
basketball.
must wait.
Cam pings Ethan. And they're starting to rush out. And the Ethan's
One
working.
enemy remaining.
And the teamwork's working. The teamwork's teaming. We're down to a 1v4.
Team A.
And I didn't watch that. Watched it in my head though. 3-2.
I'll survive a dent or 2. Can't say the same for you fragile humans.
Leaderboard! Like a surprise every time I do it. Oh, Logan's got a lot of money. Maybe they should buy their teammate. Oh, did they figure it out? Oh, they did not. Alright. Got a knife going down in the B main. We got an op shot heading down from mid. And speaking of op, the op got a kill. I wasn't looking again. It happens. Got util going out for that. For A, the tripwire wants to get hit. Just doesn't. Logan's gonna pop the cage, hopefully. Logan's... okay. Logan probably should pop the cage. There you go. Pops both cages. Logan should still see the person. And the tripwire is going off! The trips! Look at, there's a funny guy there too. Oh, I love it when tripwires work. If the community hasn't noticed, I do play a lot of Cypher.
Yes.
And that, I think that one deserves a tier. That one was beautiful.
Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there. Yes.
Oh, oh. I drink the water first before speaking. Alrighty. So another 3-stack beat. Flash. That's some mid info. We got a null point heading up top.
One suppressed.
Marks one. I think Robin's gonna be fighting with fisticuffs soon. Never mind, it's gonna be Jade. There's no smoke for mid. There's no help for mid.
One down.
And gets one with the op. So Ethan get two. Will Robin get one? Will Robin get? Oh, no, they won't. They won't see the person that's guarded. Thomas got some damage. Thomas. Oh. Panic. Panic in Valorant City.
Standing ahead.
Recon on 18 health. Z-Beast is running circles. Z-Beast is now trapped. Z-Beast is... oh. Ooh. Smoke. Oh, I didn't expect that one. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what's going on here. I think... oh, Logan's gonna get it. Oh!
Nailed
Logan had such a huge chance. That window was wide open. Air was coming in for a nice sunny day. Anyways, metaphors, 5-2. Oh, what's winning? Right. Out.
That goes there.
More?
This goes here.
Maybe.
Yes, this should do.
That tripwire will block up the push in main.
This goes here.
That tripwire will block up the push that's going out, which not a lot of people go that way, so I'm not a huge fan of that tripwire, but it does mix up the combo. We got a 4 scan? 4, 3, I forgot how many that was. I heard it was 3. Robin's going to try to hold A site. ZB stashes out. Robin goes for a flash. The flash works. The spam is also helping. The site's given to them.
Spike planted.
Gets 1 tag. Ooh, Thomas almost gets the 2 tags. Thomas used more util. Thomas does not expect Sonny's clove to be up there close. Robin doesn't track in time. Okay, so their clove is running on 1 HP. They're gonna peek again. Okay, they died. Cypher ult's used, KO's ult's used. There's so many things going on. Ethan gets 1. Ethan's blocking their teammate. Kaiser gets 1.
Enemy remaining.
Logan gets 3. Spike's being held down. And Op's being held in main. Ooh, the Op hits. The Spike's half though. The Spike's halved.
This is no problem.
No, it was so close. 0.02. Yikes, that almost worked if only somebody got to the Spike faster. Woo! That was good. That was good. I was on the edge of the seat. Except I wasn't. Chilling in my seat. Okay, we got a lineup here. We got a lineup. Unfortunately, we're not gonna watch this again because actually, no, we'll watch it. We'll watch it.
Flashbang.
Okay. Like beautiful. Where does this go to? Yeah. No one's there. They know two there maybe? They wanna get another peek. Smoked up arches. Ooh. Ooh! And Ethan accepts his fate. Thomas get the trade though. I click on everybody except for Thomas. Lovely. We got a push coming out of B main now. This is gonna be caught off guard. But Logan's using trigger discipline. Logan is not using their discipline enough. Logan gets traded out by Jade. Amali goes out because Logan communicated to their teammate that Sage is there. A res goes down. Robin gets flanked. And now it's a 1v4. Ooh, 1v3. Now ready? Ready? 1v2. 1v2. Let's watch this. Jade eats these games like their breakfast. Don't peek it. They're looking for corners. They're peeking everything. They're breaking a door. I hate doors too. The door's already broken. The door is already in the coffin. Ooh. And then Jade backs up to save the weapon. They were not feeling it. I guess it is, 8 p.m. Not breakfast no more. Ooh, but they might get a pick. They might get a pick. They might get a pick. Ooh, they get a pick. Lisa fall for the trap. Oh no, these will not. Ready. 5-4. Let's go aboard, take a look at the money. Honors. So SUNY has an issue on their team. And okay, there you go. Wait a minute, that's even worse. Why is Bazball holding the op? Maybe they trust him the most. Alright, let's see what this op does. Oh wait, they picked it up. They didn't buy it. Okay. They know Bazball has an op. They can see that weapon's outline. Speaking of seeing, Power just dogged out. Cypher has no utility set up here. Logan is running nothing. Logan don't need nothing.
Down B.
And they're closing the door. And Ethan runs out. And Ethan dies. Still a 2v4. Got Bazball peeking. ZB gets another.
I know exactly where.
Bazball peeks to get some extra info. Logan's going for 5. Will they let Logan get the 5? Me personally, I would. You guys are on the edge. This clears the corner. Shock darts. Thomas is trying to thread the needle. Thomas did not thread the needle. Bazball gets pinged. Bazball gets flashed. Bazball gets pushed back even further. They peek. And they peek as a team. So, teamwork, high five, all that. And they get the operator back. Thomas will give the op back to their dedicated op user. Now that's the friendship. That'll be the boat that never sinks. Till Ethan misses a shot. Until Sunny's decided to pick up the spike. There you go. You're going back for it. I remember.
Here.
Alright. So, we got this insane dart right here. Gonna get shot.
Get out of my way.
And it's gonna detect nobody. And it's gonna get him killed. Ethan wants that other pick. But Ethan's low. Cypher's already out on site. Jade flashes through. Jade gets 2. Jade's gonna get 3.
Spike down A.
They just swing it. Jade gets 3.
But that does not compute.
Oh, whoa.
Last round in the half.
That's some sportsmanship. I don't know what that means. But I agree with Sunny. That was baloney. I don't know what was baloney. Probably like pixel perfect shots that missed by a little tiny centimeter. Ooh, dart. Oh, no dart. Oh, it looks like we're having op fights here. What is that? Alright. Robin goes for the info. A smart play. They hear people grabbing the orb. Amen.
I've got your trail.
Alright.
Cover going out.
Got the Sky ult. We got the whole zoo already being released. DP's already out on site. CB's probably blind right now. Flash going out. Double flash going out. It works. At least it goes down. I don't know who to watch here. There's so much going on. Alright. Gets another kill. Thomas gets another kill. We know that basketball's there. They're donating the op to them. They're running through. I hate that Cypher as well. Yes. Basketball gets their one. That means they won the match.
Switching sides.
That was a win in my book. Even if SUNY loses,
I know humans
they
get
still win in
tired.
my heart. That was well worth. Also, it was last round and a half, so I mean, kinda had to do something. Alrighty, so we have. So here's the big thing. Here's the big cheese. On this map, Edgewood's pushes are really good. However, Sunny's has 2 sentinels and a controller, which means they're more suited for defense. Which this actually, okay. Lisa backs up. They hear the flash. Cypher already pops his cage. As well as not risking anything. Ethan's looking at the lever first, which is a little concerning. That one's made it out. Kaiser did not get the kill. No! They're just gonna heal now. Where is Robin? They're getting kills. They're putting in work. Alright. He wants to push through, probably. Ooh! 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 Kill him! Ooh! Basketball running it down! Ooh! Basketball gets one! Alright. Door's closed. Land money incoming. Lisa's probably gets. Yeah. I suppose that works too.
Oh, was that important?
Ready. Already. So. Wait. Yeah, that was pistol. Okay. Mixing rounds together. So, DB's is holding this funny weapon called the Outlaw. Been in the game for a little bit now. But, the best part of it having it round 2, the kills anybody touches. Unless one of Edgewood bought heavy armor, which is highly unlikely, it will get its 1. Right there, 1. Right there, 1. Oh, Clara. Clara knows the bulldog techniques. Clara, send up the dog. The dog will go sniff out some treats. The dog will see absolutely nothing. But Basball is seeing 1. Thomas gets tagged. Basball gets hit by the outlaw. It's a,
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Kaiser is fighting for their life. No winnable. No winnable. 8-6. We look at the board. I didn't do that. You can see there's technique. You lose 2, and that secretly lets you win 8. Don't ask me how the technique works. I don't know how it works.
I got yous, okay?
So, or we'll go out. Doing his scan, Bazball. Bazball's so snug as a bug in a rug. Won't do anything.
Found my wire.
Alright, Jade will think that Cypher's gonna be through there. Ethan will not think much. But it's that emotional, you know, push that works. Ooh. But his kills get one. And his kills get blinded. They will see the sunlight. Sunny's kills will get blinded again.
Last player standing.
Now it's a
Spike
1v3. Smoke will go down to stop their main push. They're counteracting themselves. Now they have to walk through another smoke. The smoke will go down. Now Logan will be tucked aiming. Now a knife will go out. Now Logan's location will be seen. Now Logan will start setting up util. Now they will push out on the site and die. Pretend I said all that like 5 seconds earlier. Great. 9-6. And this is where Edgewood wins 8 rounds in a row. 5 rounds in a row. And then 3 more. Edgewood bought up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm done yawning. Edgewood bought up, although Ethan really should buy shield. They love, I'm not sure what Edgewood's doing, but they love going B. But again, if it works, I guess it works. Oh, they read it! The book, the plays! Somebody brought out the cheat sheet, no! That's not allowed. Because we know nobody ever studies. Oh no. 30 of 5v2 with the same 2 people being live. Coincidence? Yeah, it's probably because they're on A site. Thomas's drone gets shut down.
Last
They
player
swap for
standing.
more stuff. See their clove fall. Dart goes out. Flash goes down. Smokes go out. Another recon hits them. Logan's just walking forward doing something. And Thomas's spam will work. And everybody's bouncing. They're jumping for joy. I'm thinking. So, what was I thinking? Not much. What's going on there for me?
This is a nice spot.
We're gonna do another B push, but we're missing a player. What's that player doing? Going to give him a gun. That's what they're gonna do. Okay. Oh, I would back up. Yep, there we go. Okay. Lisa's already prepping a wall off sound. Lisa gives them their own gun. Just like how Logan was planning on doing it.
Cage.
I can't use that.
I'm not sure to watch here. Gonna be watching a lot of people. Ethan's already out by the switch. Oswald is doing some damage. They're shaking their head no, using their telekinetic powers to tell him no. Ethan wants to keep peeking. Ethan gets dinked, but for like 2 health. Ethan gets 1 again.
Spike planted.
And then we got a flank here from Z-Beast. But they see the tripwire. What will they do? Oh, well, they walked into it anyways. Ooh!
Enemy kill.
Z-Beast will get the kill. We're gonna be watching Z-Beast here. I feel like
Last player
never mind.
standing.
We're gonna be watching Ethan here. Actually, never mind. We're gonna be watching Claro. Never mind. We should have been watching Ethan. Maybe during that break they actually gave him a cookie. Who knows? Might have gave Thomas a cookie. He called it a day. Everyone positive though. 11-6, and wouldn't you look at that? We've won 3 in a row. Maybe I should go ask that fortune teller again. I should renew my license instead of giving it away in the first map. Alright, we got 3 ults online for Edgewood, and 2 online for the Wildcats. Z-Beast might be facing the truck here. D-Beast is backing up from the truck. Okay, on.
Spike down A.
We're gonna be pushing out on the site. It's a 4v4. Gonna ignore that pop-up I see. Have Ethan in the bottom. I'm not sure to watch still. Logan is going for a flank. Logan gets one. ZB dashes out on the site. Ethan gets their one. There's 1v2. Bazball has an up. Where did he get the up from? Bazball sees one. Bazball sees two. Bazball almost gets a collat. Bazball does get a collat. Logan's hurt. Oh, the sticking didn't work. Congrats for Logan.
Match
For peeking.
point.
I saw the desperation. Let's use that.
I respect that heavily, and I think it was a great play. Ow. We're gonna be going to match point here. If Edgewood wins this, they win the game. Yeah, they win the game. So, hope Edgewood wins this. Alright. Bazball's tucked. Bazball's tucked. No, they're not. One of those things where if you keep saying it, it comes true. Counter ults. For the... What is going on? They found a wall. Kaiser wants to flash. No, they don't. That round was so quick, I can't even commentate it. Good job, Edgewood. Pat on the backs for everybody. Maybe me too. I'll pat myself on the back. Good work. Yeah. So that round was quick. Very quick. This needs to stop that. Thank you very much. Well, 13-6. Edgewood went 2-0. Here, I'll even do you guys a favor when we're watching. And boom! Now there's a second line up there. That's so awesome. I think that's it. Usually, I wait until somebody says something like GG's have a good day, and I go about my business for ending the stream. But nobody said anything. They might have all been shocked about that last round. I know for sure I was. Hell, assuming we don't go map 3. Just for funsies, I do want to say what map 3 was. Hold on. Map 3 would have been blind, which I honestly would have wanted to see that. Fortunate day for me. I'm going to assume that the game's done. So, yeah. Should be another game of Valorant next week, Tuesday. If you want to come tune into the... Okay, people are leaving. Okay, so stream's done. If you want to tune in next Tuesday to watch another match, that'll be great. It'll be lovely. Lovely to have more people watching. Although, I do have a fun time talking to myself, apparently. But, till then, gonna go outside, enjoy the weather, while it's not gonna be freezing cold. And, hope to see everybody here next week. Till then, have a great rest of your night, or day, or afternoon, or wherever.